It is 6 o'clock. We 15 minutes late. We on CPT. Y'all know how it is. Okay. Hi, everybody. I know they're waiting for people to come on. We are a day late, dollar short. And again, we took 1 week off, and now it looks like it's a bit different in here yet again. All right. So, hi, everybody. How was your weekend? We're just waiting for Dex to pop on. Let me just see. I know it's waiting for you guys to come on. How is everyone? I'm so mad my ring light is not working today. They don't make these worth the shit. Hey, Hair to Die For. Hi, Crystal Grant Talbot. True Gemini, Honey Brown. Hi, everybody checking in. Sorry, we are a day late, dollar short. Megxit and Quills. Hey, babe. Makeup Junkie Girl. And we are just waiting for Dex to pop on. Now, yeah, it's a day. It is a day. All right, let's see. Oh, Dex.
Sorry.
You disappeared?
I'm here. I'm here.
I see we're both having an afternoon.
I was working a lot. Forgot my Megxit and Quills hat. I had to go run and grab it and put it on.
Hey, Makeup Junkie, Maxon and Quills. Hey, Trey. I'm so mad. My damn ring light is not working. They really don't make these things to last long, do they?
Well, mine's lasted for a couple of years, but I guess.
Oh, excuse me. What, you got Apple ring light?
No, I got it's a bright one.
Real, my little Amazon ring light ain't working, but you know what? I got that warranty, so y'all better send me another one.
Heard that.
You heard it. How are you?
I said my ring light is working, but why is it so like the coloring is off? Whew.
Huh. That guy Stevie, hey babe. What'd you say that?
I am good. I'm good.
Okay. And I'm looking here. It's switched up. It looks like I have a filter on. I don't think I do. You know, I don't care for the filters because the filters, my thing is you get set up to where you don't like looking at your regular self. Speaking of, I took a picture this weekend and I went on a hike with some of my family members. And you know how you like bed take a picture of yourself, selfie, you're like, okay, that'll do. Like that's good. Then I went and looked at it later. I was like, ew, you ugly as shit.
Always. So I feel like as like a male, there's a level to it. Like I don't take selfies, but if I have somebody take a picture of me, if I don't like the very first one, depending on who the person is, I'm like, forget it. It is what it is. Okay, fine, whatever. It's cool. And I just won't post it. But if it's somebody that I'm closer with, I know you have a two-strike method. Like you could be like, they'll take it. If you don't like it, you'd be like, let's do it one more time. We'll do it one more time. And then if they take it again, you kind of got to be like, okay, I'm gonna take it. But then it's like, okay, let's do one more. That's it though. If they take that second one and you don't like it,
it's over. Hey, Javon Pearson. Tuscan Leather said, I like being a little ugly in mine. You know, I feel like a little bit of ugliness keeps you balanced.
I'm not gonna post it.
Yeah, but listen, you give them a little bit of ugly, like say if it's somebody, because now everybody's meeting on social media. So you give them just a little bit of ugly, and then you meet them in person or see them in person, it's like, ooh, I'm a little better looking than y'all thought I was.
Now, ugly doesn't bother me. If I'm a little ugly in the picture, it doesn't bother me because I don't think I'm ugly. The issue is fat. If I look fat in the picture, then it's bothersome because I do think that I'm fat. And then I sometimes I'll be like, oh, man, you're not that bad. And then it's just like, you fat as shit.
You fat as shit. Hi, entertain me. We're just starting, so we haven't gotten into the topics just yet. Thanks for joining. But yeah, so I think mine over the weekend was a little fat mixed with ugly, so it couldn't be posted.
Wait, X frowned at me. I took a picture of him and Patty at the day. I did not.
What happened?
I frowned. It's like DJ Kevy Kev, I think it was. Yeah, DJ Kevy Kev _ Mr. Hit Jazz. I did not. He was at the Dell with Patty when I got my initial shot. I did not. I was excited. Really?
Hi, DJ Kevy Kev. Wait, so Javon Pearson is on here, and he said that he got his second dose of vaccine, and he feels worse, but that's normal, Javon.
have to ask you the age-old question, which shot did you get? I don't know why we asked that as if it matters, but which shot?
Exactly.
I'm really just asking because I get my next one this month, and I'm a little nervous.
Same. I'm like, wait, when is your shot?
Moderna.
No, when is it? What day do you go?
May 22nd.
All right, so you a few days before me. I'm just thinking if both of us get sick, I would like for us not to be out at the same time. So by the time you get yours, I should be in a clearing for mine.
Well, if I'm sick and you're sick or whatever, it's not like we're doing this in the studio. We're at home.
I'm not getting up here with no eye boogies and drooling and just no. I'm expecting the worst. I'm expecting to get the shot and the bitch is going to turn into a gremlin or some shit. She starts off as Gizmo and becomes Gremlin. So
And course, I did take the shots, but let me tell you, I took the shot because my mom said if you don't get vaccinated, I'm getting married in Mexico in July, and my mom said if you don't get vaccinated, I'm not coming to the wedding, and she was serious.
So you better get down and get your shot. Wait, hold up. Somebody is dropping some gems. Hold up. So Javon, you might be sick, but you might have a good sex drive too. Somebody wishing on a dream says that the Pfizer shot speeds that libido up.
Makeup junkie girl said that she got the Pfizer shot. Can you tell us, did this enhance your sexual preferences in life? We just need to know.
Wait, so real quick, so Javon says she got chills, body aches, and a stiff neck. You might have just been horny. Those are the same signs, right?
You say you're getting married. Dom, stop playing. Look through my Facebook, and that's all I talk about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't see you on Facebook all the time. She says yes, it does. It really does. Well, damn, I guess I'll be missing out that ride because I'm a Moderna mommy.
Yeah, what does the Moderna stuff do for you?
Well, in the beginning, the Moderna was giving you that Bell's motherfucking palsy. Your face was slumped.
I think it's because they don't know how to pronounce it. Because I'd be like, is it Moderna? Moderna? And then when you be trying to pronounce it, that's why your face be like this.
Oh, that's what happened? I can't stand you. All right, let's get into it, guys. So, actually, speaking of your wedding, guys, I have some really great news since we're kind of like on it. I've been booked for my very first away gig, and I am so excited. A girl is being flew out. I do weddings now, so at the Stucky wedding, I'll be making announcements.
But we were talking, and we were like, please don't look down on us when I say this. We want someone who can pronounce our names. We're getting married in Mexico, so we want somebody who's going to pronounce our names and it's going to sound good. So we were like, let's just have somebody that we want, that we know, like, to do it. And it was like, well, who should we do? And like, it was a very short list of people that we were like, you know what, this person, and literally one person, and it was LaToya. And we were like, we should totally have her do it. I'm really excited because I feel like me and Toya, we've known each other
since
6 years. We've known each other for 6 years now.
No, wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, it might either 5 or 6, something like that. Yeah,
that's not possible because I have not worked there for 6 years.
Yeah, no. Whenever you started working, you're about 5 years or 4.
It's 2021. So, actually, I think my work anniversary is, I don't know. 6 years is a long time though. So, but we like a really good bond together, and like when she told me that she was going to be able to attend, like that was exciting to me. And then like we've been able to work together and all this, like regular work. And I just think like I'm excited. I might even tear up. I'm excited.
Well, I am excited, and I was honored. Like when Dexter asked me, I was like, I'm high right now. Don't make me cry. I was like, don't do this. I was like, I'm so honored. Thank you. But listen, I'm just letting you know right now, keep Jorge on backup because if I get lit.
No, you have to sign the same contract that the groomsmen and the bridesmaid and me and Fatima are. Well, I made her sign too. Like I have everyone signing a contract that says they will not drink any alcoholic beverages until their work is done.
Work? Well, you know what? I am being flued out, so I guess I can chill. I don't know about the rest.
I told
Oh,
him,
boy, Megs and Quill said, Toya, don't think I see you slimming down. I see you, girl. Thank you, because I feel like a wildebeest. Your name, Toya?
I'm just trying to figure out, like, why do y'all keep saying she's getting scared? What about me? I've been in the gym. I literally have been in the gym. Like, what about me?
Dexter, you will have all the attention on your day, okay? Forget Fatima. It's Dexter's day.
She said she's down to April 9th and she still don't see a post. July 30th, I think the post was made in 2019. It was a while ago.
You like, where you been? I've been talking about it. Where, sweetie? I like her. We don't have to add her. You hang around because we're going to add you on the show real quick later because I like her. She's a receipts puller, sweetie. She said, hold up. I know I ain't missed that. I ain't fuck crazy. Let me go see what's up and call you.
What you mean you always talk about Bro Talk Live? I talk about it. On the comments, I talk about it. Patty and the Millennials, I talk about it. Person, if you would hang out with me and go to a happy hour with me.
Yeah, so girl, next time y'all come to the happy hour with us so we can discuss all of Dex's wedding. Dex, actually, since we're a little bit more on the wedding, do you mind if I go live during the ceremony so our lovely viewers can be involved too?
Well, unfortunately, nobody's allowed to have their phone during the actual ceremony.
Excuse me. Okay, I forgot we're dealing with celebrity Dex. We're dealing with the one.
You know why? Because like I have so many family members that aren't going to be there, and they are one of those people that like you bring it up and like it's going to be on the speakerphone. And my friend, I probably shouldn't say this because he could be watching, but whatever. At his wedding, his dad was recording, and like the other person on the other end was like talking and stuff, and I'm just like, this ain't gonna happen in mine. There's a lot of things at other people's weddings. I'm like, it won't happen at mine. That's one of the things, like people having their phone out during the actual ceremony, and then also when people catch the garter belt and the flowers, and they do the thing that bouquet, and they do the thing where they mix together, and the guy I guess puts the garter belt on the girl.
The girl who caught it.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
You know why?
Because people just do way too much, and I just think it's crazy to put on a show like that at somebody's wedding. Like, not mine.
It's the biggest show of your life, Dexter. It's your wedding.
Okay, I'll do it.
You can't be putting no garter belt on another female, but Fatima, sweetie.
Like, I'll do like a show, like when I take it off of her, and then I'll toss it or whatever. But like my friends and like her friend, like we're not doing. You're not gonna hump the ground in front of my mom. Like it's just not happening.
Tuscan Lover would beg to differ. Tuscan Lover, we'll link up and create something. Then
He would he'd be the one doing it, humping the ground and what? Like I just no. I would be so mad. I'd be pissed.
I know you would. Wait. So I said something to Dion earlier, Mechanical Zombie, for the watchers, and I was like, if you don't come with this kind of energy or Dex's wedding, you better come like this. He was like, he would not have it. I said, Dexter would kill you.
Pretty sure he sent that to the group chat, and there was like this man. It was like a flower. The guy was throwing flowers or whatever. I honestly would choke you. Like I just don't understand. Like when people have these guys being like the flower guy or whatever coming down the aisle. Maybe I should do that because we have an uneven number of people.
Yeah, see? So there you go.
No, but like that kind of stuff, like just irritates the hell out of me. I just don't understand like why anybody would make a spectacle at somebody else's wedding. Like there's another person from my college that's getting married soon and tweeting like how excited they are for the wedding. But like it's not gonna be a party. Like my wedding's not a party for you. I want you to have fun, but like you're not gonna turn up like we're in college. And I talked to this guy too, and he's always like, I don't want that either, but I don't know how to stop them. Well, yes, you do.
So what you gonna do if somebody get too lit at your affair?
I told you I have no issue with like getting with somebody. I paid money for this.
So did the people there.
Well, not as much as me.
That's true. That is true. No, but I'm with you, Dex. I wholeheartedly agree with that. When you go to a wedding, you never outshine or try to like just put on these pranks or just whatever for like, because it's taking the attention away from the bride and groom. But the next day, whatever happens, happens.
Well, nobody can take any attention away from me, but I get what you're saying. Impossible.
Where Fatima at? Fatima, you here, girl?
And then she said, don't have an open bar if you don't want people to act up. I don't have to.
Huh?
She said, "Don't have an open bar if you don't want people to act up." We don't have to.
Oh, that's the fuck we. Oh, so at on the premises of the wedding, no open bar. I will go over to the next bar, go get my drinks, and come back.
You think so?
I'll be like, I'm taking orders. What y'all want? Water for Dexter, since he being bah humbug-ish.
Like, I got so drunk and turned up at your wedding, you shouldn't have no open bar. Oh.
How did this be my fault?
Somebody said, like, if you have an open bar, I'm going to turn up. I'm going to act a fool. Okay. You can still come, but there won't be no open bar there. Can't come. No re-entry.
Are you going to have them escorted out?
Have them. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to be like Uncle Phil on freshman.
Taking Jazzy Jeff out? Oh, well, this is going to be an affair to remember. I can't wait. So now that we've caught up and got into Wedding Gate, let's get into the show. Today it has been 416 days since Breonna Taylor was murdered. So we're still hoping for full on, just struggle, the fight. It's not over. So we'll always keep her name just in our mouths and memory. Since we've been off since the Derek Chauvin trial, and we did see that he was convicted on all counts as guilty, but right now we're still waiting on the sentencing, which isn't going to happen until June. And so I was doing some reading. The Minnesota Attorney General, they're actually looking for a more severe sentence, claiming that basically he did torturous, deadly methods towards someone, because right now, as they've preliminarily been adding the time up, it looks like he'll probably be serving about 12 and a half years. But you killed someone in cold blood. You could have had time to think about it and make another decision. So you had full intent of knowing what you were doing in that moment. So
does 12 years bother you?
It bothers me because I think he should have more.
Why?
Because it sets a precedent for anybody else, and we see this happening over and over and over again. So that's really why I want it for president, to send a clear message to rest of law enforcement that this will not be tolerated. I'm sorry.
The only reason I asked is because I do believe that prison serves a purpose, and I don't think the purpose of prison is just to have people in there, just to be there. I think when you're in prison, you have that time and to think about what you did, what landed you there. And I think you're supposed to be working on rehabilitating yourself. And I feel like 12 years is a decent amount of time to rehabilitate yourself. You know what I mean? In the sense of what you did wrong. You know how to move forward from that. I think that you should learn that. I really do think that overall in prison, when people do things, I don't necessarily know if I believe anybody should have life in prison. I don't know if I believe that at all. But I do think that there should be time we should spend in prison. But I really want rehab in prison though. I want you to go for your crime.
You know what? You're right. You're right about that. But you know what the sad truth is, Dex? There is no rehab happening in prison.
Yeah.
But here's another thing on the other note of that. I feel like for that to be a possibility, you have to full on feel some real remorse. You have to, the actions speak louder than words do. As far as Derek Chauvin's ass, just how he was acting that whole trial, even to the end. I mean, the end, we might have got a little bit of reaction for him and I think that he just had that reaction because he really didn't think he was going to go to fuck the jail.
Yeah. And also he had the opportunity to take the stand, which I think really would have proved the point that I was trying to make, that rehabilitation should be something that we should focus on in prison. I think he should have got on the stand at the end, spoke up for himself and said, I realized what I did was wrong. Because you should have wanted to go to jail, to be honest with you. That should have been, I want to pay my debt to society. I was wrong in this situation. You're right. His reaction was just kind of why am I in this situation?
Yeah, I was just doing my job. And then after that, we found, after the trial went through and he got convicted, After that, we heard that he basically did the same exact thing to another young black male years ago, but instead he was on his neck for 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank God that guy survived and is here to tell the tale today. I don't know if he's in great, I don't know his health condition after that has happened, but for me, I'm like, yes, no, you need to sit in that prison and you need to rot, or not for necessarily, well, yeah, for you, but more so for precedent and let the others know this will not be tolerated. And also, we saw on the Ahmaud Arbery case, even though they weren't police officers, the three people involved, the white guy, his son, and then the neighbor who tried to say, oh, he just found it, he just recorded it being on the road, but he was really involved in everything. Well, they have been charged with like 8 hate crimes have been added to their charges. So I'm like, okay, it's a step in the right direction, but we really do need to start. And like, I'm not a firm believer of the death penalty, because I'm one of those people. I'm like, no, you need to sit in there and rot and think about what you did. For me, the death penalty, depending on what it is, well, no, usually it's the death penalty, it's murder. But it can be an easy way out for people, especially someone who I perceive as Chauvin to be, to where he just doesn't have a care in the world.
Now, as far as people being in jail to rot, do you think somebody like Bill Cosby and like R. Kelly, do you think they should be like,
R. Kelly, sit your ass there. Keep getting beat on by the men's. But I don't, for Cosby, I know this probably is going to sound really bad to some people.
I don't even want to put you on the spot with that, because I do understand what he did. But what I'm just saying is, like, there are certain people that, like, I don't know, like the Bill Cosby thing, not necessarily because of the crime that he did, because that is a hard crime that he's being accused of, or that he's, that he did, but the age of him. Do you think the age of him should play like a role into like how his sentencing should have went?
No, depending on the crime, no, I don't. So I kind of want to cut. So with Cosby in particular, I'm still kind of on the fence about this, because although, yes, for the legitimate ones that he did create, like, offend against, yes, he should serve that jail time. I don't care how old you are. But let's be clear, with the Cosby situation, there were a lot of women who knew what the get down was, and you chose to go back. Case in point, Janice Dickerson. She said, oh, he drugged me, and then I went back. Let's be clear, in the 70s, that was kind of, and it's not saying that it's right, it was just a different time. That was kind of what people did. You took Quaaludes, you got drugged, you did drugs, whatever drug you were on, you got high, you probably blacked out, and whatever happens. That was just like in their kind of drug culture and the fabric of the culture. But it's another day in time. But I do believe that the later cases of Cosby, and then it's just, you got too many women, especially with R. Kelly. Too many women are saying the same exact thing. You have to do your time.
And with R. Kelly, it was kids. So, like, I can't defend that. Even though I think people should be in prison to be rehabbed or whatever, I don't think there's any rehabbing R. Kelly. Because you still don't think what you did was wrong.
No, he has no type of remorse. Like you said, no type of, as far as we know, he's not even on the fence. Like, well, was it wrong? Well, maybe can I seek some therapy or something? But you're not doing anything. So no, you got to sit the fuck right where you are and rot. But on to R. Kelly, I always feel guilty. I banned R. Kelly from any of my playlists, but every now and again, I'll be in a car or something, or like out in the world, and an R. Kelly song will pop on, and I'll find myself swaying to it, like, yeah, and then I'll be like, oh shit, it's R. Kelly. Let me stop.
Now I have a question for you, and you guys, this will totally determine this, and I will definitely take what you guys say serious. So for the dance that I want to do, back to this wedding that I keep talking about, back to the song that I want to dance with my mom to, R. Kelly's in the song, but the song has a lot of like sentimental value to us, like growing up and all that kind of stuff like that. It was the song that I performed this song in like a church choir situation. Okay. And like I had the R. Kelly verse. So like I can't even cut the verse out because it was the verse that I sung when I did it. And it's like, it's the Lean on Me song by Kirk Franklin. So it's like, do I not include that song and find another song? Or is it okay to still include it because of the moment?
Okay. And I'm sure I'll get some differences of opinion in the comments. I'm going to say don't do it. I just, for a special day like that, I just wouldn't even want that kind of energy attached to it. That's just my opinion, but I'm sure other people might feel different. Now, what's the song? I don't think I've ever heard of this. Kirk Franklin?
It's called Lean on Me. It's like Kirk Franklin, R. Kelly, Mary J. Blige. I think Celine Dion is in it. Bono is in it. It's a really good song. Like
Well, why don't you just do the lean on me that Joe Clark had in the song?
it's not like that. Like
You
it's
don't crack, don't you? I'm sorry. Do that lean. Pick that lean on me. Sometimes in our life. Pick that one. Just say so when you get to the you can do a remix.
okay. Now, how about this? How does this sound? What if I record myself singing the verse and play that portion of it? Because
Be an option. Wait a minute. Hold up. Maybe we found a caveat. Who wrote the song? Did each person write their own lyrics? Or find out who the writer of the song is?
Kelly's included in the song. He probably wrote it. Like that. Like he's
Well, that's not true all the time. He might not have. Especially if it was a song with a bunch of people like included. It might have already been written and it's a We Are the World moment, Holy Edition. So see who wrote it. Listen, if Kirk Franklin actually wrote it, you can sing it. And we'll just act like R. Kelly had nothing to do with it. But if R. Kelly wrote those lyrics, it's dead. You got to pick. I told you, lean on me. When you're not strong. Do that, Dex.
I'm not doing it. No, the other one has like sentimental values. But you know what? Somebody said do a disclaimer. If I do it, I'll make it like a joke. I'll put a disclaimer in there before.
Okay. Yes, you can do it like that. All right. And then I'm sorry, more news when it comes to Black Lives Matter. So back in 2017, there was a man who killed a teenage boy at a Circle K in Peoria. I want to say that's in Washington, but I'm not really sure. Oh, wait. My dad said when y'all stop supporting those racist motherfuckers that don't give a shit about you, then and only then will I stop listening to art.
You know what, Toya? You know what's crazy? And since your dad did it, I'm okay. I'm okay with saying it. I was talking to my parents about something the other day. I was talking about the fact that I took them to an R. Kelly concert. The only concert in life that I've ever been to with my parents is an R. Kelly concert.
Which is so fucking creepy.
Terrible. I was talking to them about that, and my dad was like, I'll go again. I said, what? Now that your dad is saying that, I'm not embarrassed anymore. It's terrible.
Yeah, no,
I'm embarrassed for.
I'm not going. I'm sorry. You and Daddy can be in there, and my dad and your dad can be at the R. Kelly concert.
R. Kelly concert, but my dad and your dad, they can link up and go to. Have a blast.
I heard that. Okay, so there was a man back in 2017 who killed a teenager outside of a Circle K. His name was Elijah Alamin. And he said he killed him because the teenager was playing rap music very loud, and he felt as though it was an assault on his life. So therefore, he decides to go over and slit that 17-year-old young black male's neck. Well, what comes around goes around, because just I think on April 17th, they found him in his cell dead.
Well, it's an assault on you being alive is an assault on people's lives. I guess I don't know. Like I don't want to justify anybody killing this man, but at the same time, it's very difficult to have a lot of sympathy for someone who took somebody's life over music.
Now and we know this is not the very first time this has happened. There was another one in Florida, I believe. Guy playing black young male playing here, because at first I thought it was that case, but I was like, wow, it was something else totally different.
I believe this guy shot. The one in Florida, I think he shot him.
Yes, he did. So that's why I really did think it was the same exact case until I saw that he slit the guy's throat. I said, oh, so this is what some people feel as though they just have liberty to do. So, of course, his defense team is trying to say that, of course, well, this is another thing that pissed me off. Being that he's gone, they expunged his record. Why would you do that just because he's dead in prison? He still did what he did, rather he's dead or alive.
But I don't understand why people do stuff like that. I don't care if you expunge this person's record. If they're dead, they're dead. I'm never gonna not say that they didn't do it. They did it. It's
Yeah.
over. I
That's
just
true,
don't.
but I feel like they do that for not for us, for the future. Because I feel like when you do very heinous crimes, again, there's shit that happened in the past that we don't know about. History is hidden from us on a regular basis. America is the greatest that ever did it when it comes to that shit. But so I feel like when you do stuff like that, you never know. I watch Henry Louis Gates, what is it, Finding Your Roots all the time. So you never know. Later down the line, some of his ancestors might want to know. They bring his name up. Oh, he died in prison, but it doesn't really tell you what he did. No, keep that fucking record on there. You need to take that for eternity. You're going to take that L for eternity, sir.
I agree with that. Because also it's kind of like one of those things. If I lose a family member, nobody gets to know how they got lost. Like what happened to them. Nobody gets to know.
Thank you. So no, so I think that's bullshit. To me, that's like some subtle racism shit because I just don't. To me, that is very subtle racism. Put them charges right back on this man, and his attorneys are trying to say that he had mental health issues.
Well, you have to have mental health issues if you're going to kill somebody over music. But that doesn't mean that it's okay for you to do that.
Very true, but who knows? He could have had mental. He could have been a hard cold killer, cold-blooded killer.
Hey, you still had a mental issue. Something's not. All mental issues that people have are not excusable mental issues. Like I important, but like let's not be crazy here and pretend like some of these people aren't just messed up. Like you doing messed up things, there's definitely something mentally wrong with you, but inexcusable.
Yeah, exactly. So put that. I want to start a damn petition. Put the motherfucking charges back in place.
Also, Toy, this is a little off topic of what we're talking about right now, but I know we're drinking something just now, and I'm assuming it's juice of some sort. But
Yeah.
I will include you on the Dexico challenge, which is we're not drinking any liquor for the month of May, and we may make an exception on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, my favorite holiday. We'll make
Okay.
an exception, but we're not drinking for the month of May. Which, by the way, month too.
Huh?
May's also my favorite month too.
You did say that in Opad. Now, why is it your favorite month?
So many different reasons. Like I just love
Oh, God. Okay. I don't. Maybe this will be off the. Yeah. But yes, Dexter, this is juice. It's grape juice.
Yeah. You could drink that for the month, but after today, like you owe us 3 days next month. But overall, like no drinking for the rest of the month, except for
Dexter, I can't make that promise. I'm going to brunch Saturday. I can't. Mm-mm. Now, I don't drink that often. This is probably the first cocktail I had since you and I went to brunch.
I think that was the last. No, I had tequila a couple days ago, and it was amazing.
Okay, I will try. Oh, fuck, I'm lying. I'm going out tomorrow. There's going to be drinks involved.
You have a lot of. You're really booked and busy these days.
Well, I got my first vaccine. A bitch been sitting in the house legit for a fucking year. I'm out here.
You know what's crazy? Cinco de Mayo, everybody knows is my favorite holiday. Nobody has asked me if I want to do anything or go out or nothing like that. Nobody.
Oh, you want to go out for Cinco de Mayo? Okay. Cinco de Mayo happy hour. Let's do it. Okay,
No.
Can we start this challenge next week and take off and include a week in June?
Well, I can't, but you can.
Why can't you, Dex? Rules were made to be broken.
I'm already 3 days in. I feel very good about it. And that's why I want to go out on Cinco de Mayo, because if I am in the house, then I would buy tequila. And then the tequila I'm not going to drink it in one night. I probably could, though. But I'm not going to drink it in one night. So it's going to be here for a couple days. And then it's just like, okay, well, it's Friday. I can drink some tequila. And I don't want that. I just want to go out, have a couple drinks, and bring myself back home.
Bring yourself back home. Okay.
Well, we should do this. But it has to be a Mexican restaurant, though. I'm not going to an American
Oh,
restaurant.
no, of course. Why would it be something else? All right, so Cinco de Mayo, we're getting together, but I will take this challenge with you, but we're going to erase this week. I'm going to trade in this week for the first week of June. I can definitely do that.
Challenge called the what challenge?
Uh,
Dexico
De-
challenge.
Dexico?
Yeah, like Mexico, but like Dex.
Okay. I'm down for the Dexico challenge starting next week.
Okay, deal.
Okay. I can do that. How is your challenge going with your going to the gym every day or working out every day?
Amazing. Like like going to the gym has been such a fun thing for me to do. Like I enjoy doing it. I didn't go today though, but it's been such a fun thing for me to do. And also I don't go on weekends. And it's crazy because I thought that it's like it would be defeating the purpose and stuff, but it's just
Okay.
like I feel great. I feel like amazing. Like I love it. And then somebody said, "What kind of tequila do you drink?" My favorite is Patron. I love Patron Silver. I also love Casamigos. I love this one by The Rock. It's called like TER, something like that. It's like
Okay.
it's like shaped in the same bottle as Casamigos, but it's not, and it's cheaper too. And then there's this one called Blanco or something like that. Just tequila.
So yeah, the boy is well versed in his tequilas. That's all y'all need to. So don't come with no bullshit. Don't come with the what's that nasty one? Don't come with no Jose Cuervo.
And it, unless I make it, I'll drink it in that, but I don't want it by itself.
No, I can only do like Jose Cuervo. I gotta be already just gone. And then after a while you drink it, it don't matter. It all tastes the same.
Let's talk about something else because the liquor store don't close no time soon, and I don't want to go.
Are you shaking?
I'm going to withdraw.
Like the liquor lips starting to quiver and shit. You okay?
There's nothing better than a sip of tequila. Like I sound like a real alcoholic, but it's so good.
I keep talking. Let's get Patron as a sponsor.
Oof.
So wait, Just Ralph said he guessed OE is out. Old English is out.
That's like a 40, right?
Yeah.
No, we never done that.
Yeah.
I've never tried Patron pineapple, but in July, I will.
I do love the Patron, the coffee one. Oh, that's my favorite. Yes, because you can make it into like a little martini, a Patron martini, little cocktail. That I do like that one.
I'm not doing no cocktails with no margarita. I'll make a margarita or I'll do shots, but I'm not doing.
Oh, so you just taking it to the head or the bottle?
The cup. I do cups. My shots are like this big, like they're like this big, and I'll do like 2.
Shit. Okay. The whole bottle can fit in those two. You must got a big shot glass. Somebody said, wait, temporary foreclosed said, you sound like an alcoholic.
Well, I can't deny it. I mean, like,
I can't deny it. I'm a fucking rider.
Hennessy.
Oh, I can't do that shit. Now, Hennessy is another drink. I have to be already gone in a club atmosphere, and then it's just like, fuck it, I'll take whatever you got. I cannot do Hennessy just by it, like sane.
What you just said is how I am, but with Fireball. Like I won't really want to drink it on a regular, but if it's one of those things where it's like, go ahead and just give me whatever, or if it's like a group thing and everybody's getting shots, I'll be like, okay, I can do Fireball because it's like cheaper and like it's cool to go with everybody. Not ideal though.
I got you. And then somebody said you can chase it with the Old English.
I don't drink no 40.
As your what is it? Oh, I did that like Kevin. Remember when Kevin Durant did that when they won the championship?
No, it was Chris Bosh.
Oh yeah, Chris Bosh.
Mm-hmm. With his mouth all open.
All right, I'm tipsy. Let's get it. Go ahead.
They said having the shot glass ready for the show. This is not a shot glass. I'm actually cleaning out my closets.
Oh.
And a berry candle that one of our coworkers gave us years ago.
You still got that?
I'm just Ralph said, when I drink Hennessy, just know I'm gonna bring up something that made me mad in 2002.
Yeah, exactly. Hennessy, I can't do Hennessy because I'll be ready to fight. I can't do it.
I don't really care to drink Hennessy, but Hennessy definitely gets me like Hennessy is my Pfizer shot.
Hennessy be that Hulk. Oh, back in the day, speaking of Hulk, the Incredible Hulks. Did you ever have those?
I told you I've had those in the last 2 years.
Huh?
I've had that in the last 2 years. I had that during quarantine, actually.
Are you alcoholic for fucking real?
During like the initial couple months of quarantine, I was so bored. I remember going to getting Hypnotic and Hennessy and putting it together, and I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember. It was a time. Okay. Speaking of, like, I guess, NBA players, is this going to be the new side for NBA players? Tristan Thompson can't stop cheating.
Well, we knew that. I mean, to be honest with you, though, I think a lot of people cheat because they don't have a reason not to cheat. Like, I don't think anybody really wants to cheat on their partner, but a lot of times, like, there's no reason for me not to do it. Like, we're too open with each other in a sense of, like, you allow me to do this, or, like, you're not doing anything when you catch me do it, which is what Chloe's doing with Tristan. Yeah. So it's one of those things where, like, why not? And
exactly.
Also, some people don't really consider themselves to be in relationships with people. And you think we're in a relationship. I don't think that.
No, it's so funny with Trisha. I mean, this is just basically every now and again, if the show was on and I have nothing else to watch, I'll like tune in every now and again. It seemed like Tristan was the one based off of the show. And yes, it could have been for TV, who was the one really pushing to get back in Chloe's good graces as far as being in a relationship again. I just feel as though maybe they have an arrangement. Like, they could have the Wendy Williams, Kevin Hunter relationship. Like, just, okay, I'm going to let you do you. Just don't bring no drama back to me. But at the end of the day, all the drama is coming back to you, girl, and you're looking crazy. And I think the reason why people take more interest in this story is because of how Chloe reacted to Jordan Woods.
Yeah.
When, okay, yeah, it was wrong, but you took all of your just anger out on this girl. Meanwhile, this nigga is still just ho-hopping down the street, and you don't have no issues with that. And the latest girl who put the business out on the street, Chloe was DMing her, and Chloe basically said to the girl, please don't share this interaction. The girl said, okay. She didn't share all of the DMs, but she did share that point. But for her, it's a receipt. Because these side hoes, these professional side hoes, they be looking to like bring them down and tell you lying, you a homewrecker. Well, how can I be a homewrecker when I'm being recruited out here on a regular basis and the girl, the wife or the main John is sitting there trying to barter with me? Please don't tell. Please don't put this out there. Bitch, I would do what I want to do.
And also, I think, like Trey said, if Chloe doesn't care, why should we? I genuinely don't care. When Toya was talking about this, I was thinking about Tequila.
No problem, for real. Tequila Dex. Oh, Jay Ryder said he was with Patty for some time today.
Oh, Jay, congratulations again on your wedding. Jay Ryder just got married in Vegas, and I saw like the pictures, like he posted pictures and stuff like that.
Beautiful.
Incredible. And you know, usually when people get married in Vegas, in my opinion, I think of like an Elvis impersonator and stuff like that. This was not.
It was beautiful. But I think the bride helps. Like, his wife is the fuck stunning. That's a winner chicken dinner, Jay. Don't you ever don't be coming no Tristan. Don't do no Tristan, Jay. Not with this one, because I can tell she got that face. She ain't the fuck staying around, okay?
And that, like, so congratulations again in the new market on Germantown.
Oh, okay. All right. I might have to
opening up markets too, just because like with the coronavirus, you see like everything closing down. It's good to see business coming into fruition. I like that.
Yes. You know what? Being that you said that, can we talk about these restaurants? So we need the restaurant workers to get back out there because a lot of them are having issues because they are understaffed. Now, I don't know if they're under, huh?
Where? Because I want a restaurant job. If anybody's hiring at a restaurant, I just want to be a waiter. Give me a month though. I'm only doing it for a month, but I really, really want a waiter.
You're
Um,
not gonna make it.
I
You're
just
not gonna make it a month.
much fun.
But see, Dex, you're like a job troll. I've never seen anything like you. Dex will work a job that he doesn't want to do, that he doesn't need to do. There's no connection but the entertainment in his life.
Currently, I'm working at Bath and Body Works, and like it's so much fun to me. Like I love it. Like I do it. Initially, I was doing it because I needed to get out of the house for quarantine, but now with this wedding, I think I might be doing it because I need the money.
Right. You're right about that. Look, Kurt Wood said, Dex, I can't see you as a waiter because you be giving a little attitude. I would cuss you out if you was my waiter. And don't be coming here getting all cute. Did you just roll your eyes, sir?
I'd be like, what do you mean? Like, did you guys need extra water or anything like that? I'm just here to serve you guys. Oh, did you know my favorite thing on the menu is the...
And look, and if you're a waiter in the city, because what I just found out recently, not just found out, but I forgot about, that soda tax, y'all the fuck drawing. Why the fuck is one thing of soda, one glass of soda, $5 motherfucking dollars? And if you're my waiter and I just so happen to see that, I'm going to argue this with you, especially if it's you, Dexter.
And I would say, oh, yes, you are right. The Coca-Cola products are, they are $5 per soda, but and no, you do not get free refills. But it's also 2021, and water's free.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down to the corner store, just get me a cup of some ice, and I'm gonna bring my own Pepsi in and fill it up. Y'all got any issues with that?
You go down to the corner store, that means you already purchased that soda somewhere else, and the soda tax is there too. So
you know what, you're right. But there I get a full soda rather than being charged $5 per glass.
Yeah, so when we say BYOB, that means bring your own beverage. That doesn't include stuff. I'm gonna be so good at it. I would have an airline voice on. Get me a job somewhere, y'all. Yeah, like I want to be that's another job I want to do. I want to be a stewardess. What's a male stewardess? What do they call them?
A stewardess? I don't know. I actually had the opportunity to do that, but I just didn't take it. And actually at the time I was working, I didn't take it because I was in college. And at the time she tried to recruit me. I was working at the car wash then. And she came in and she was like, oh my God, you're so cute. You should come work for my airline. And I said, damn, bitch, that's what y'all hire based off? Bitches being cute? I need a bitch who gonna tell me how to save my life. I don't know none of that.
I would be so good at that.
You would, because you're the type who is like, you're over the top happy.
Except I hate flying, so I guess that probably won't work.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna work out for you.
Ref, flight attendant for 3 years. Ref, I gotta interview you. I do this show called Industry Friends, and I want to have you on there because we're in a couple of different industries. Like that'll be sure.
That would be dope. Yeah, definitely get in touch with Ralph to do that. Okay, Lady Gaga. The case has been settled with her dog nappers. Did you hear the story?
No, but I'm probably gonna get pissed. But go ahead.
So Jennifer McBride, the woman who turned in the dogs, who just found them chained to a pole. Well, she was one of the masterminds behind the whole thing, and actually, one of the robbers who were there that day, one of the shooters. I don't know if it was the shooter or just one of the guys that were in the car that day. She was dating his father. So it was a family business. This dumb bitch. $500,000. She just says, because that's what they were like. They were like her dad, Lady Gaga's dad, and the police detectives. They were like, hold up, you just found some regular dogs just out and about, and your first thought was to call the police? Who does that?
I think these Lady Gaga dogs. These are her dogs.
Thank God the dog walker who was shot is recovering. Thank God he did not die. But yeah, 5 people involved in this. So I'm sure they will, if not serve all kinds of jail time, I'm sure some type of legal ramifications, rather it's community services. But what are your thoughts on this, Dex?
If it's 5 of us, right, and we want to steal these dogs, why do we have to shoot the man? Like, why do we have to shoot the dog walker? That's the only thing that bothers me is that we had to shoot the dog walker. I don't care about them stealing the dogs and making sure she got them back, whatever, and collecting the money. Like, if you want to scam, whatever. Why y'all shoot the dog walker?
Thank you. You couldn't just overpower him and take them. Well, I don't know. He's been her dog walker for years. You know, he might have been gladly willing to lay his life down for Lady Gaga's dogs.
We ain't
So
gonna,
maybe they said,
we're not gonna kill. We're just gonna beat you up and take the dogs. Like,
well, maybe they said, like, just we don't have time to be fighting with you, so I'm gonna just give you a little late. But see, this is the problem. They shot him in the damn chest. You were trying to kill that man. You couldn't pull a Eddie Murphy in Harlem Nights and shoot Della Reese in the foot.
they were clearly very reckless with this. The fact that they even got caught, like, y'all didn't know what y'all were doing. Y'all saw an opportunity and tried to take advantage of it and were stupid in the process.
But you had to be casing it. Did you know? Well, no, they didn't know it was Lady Gaga's dog. They just saw the type of breed and know that they're worth a lot of damn money.
Well, that makes it even worse because they saw it on TV. They said, "How do you steal like what? You know we out now of all the dogs you want to steal in Hollywood. You stole Lady Gaga's dog. What is wrong with you?"
You know they pissed right there. Could you imagine? And they're going to add the extra jail time to them too because it's Lady Gaga's dog. Like if it was my dog, 9 times out of 10, like I probably would never get my puppy back. But it's Lady Gaga's dog. They're probably going to do more time than Derek Chauvin because you know white people don't play with them animals.
And you shot a person.
Well, you know that they'll give you more time for the animals than the person. They'll be like, "Oh, he the fuck all right."
I'm not getting into that.
You know, Peter be like, "Fuck them. New people born every motherfucking day, but this dog."
Oh Lord.
I love Peter. I can't talk. Huh?
I don't care for Peter either, though.
I can't talk because I cried like a baby when my dog died. So I somewhat get it.
Right, if a person died too, though. Like you would have compassion for a human being too. But not like that.
Let me tell you, dogs love you forever. Like they just, like that is the true definition of unconditional love. You come in a house, you're having a bad day, they're just always happy to see you. They don't give you any like bad talk. They ain't doing, the most they might do is like tear up your shoes in the beginning when they're puppies. But after a while, like you learn to endear, like becomes endearment.
My shoes? No, you gotta go.
You got to keep the good ones out of sight. But people, y'all be pissing us the fuck off. The dogs don't be doing that, so.
I just couldn't. Could you imagine, like, waiting in line for a pair of Jordans or even trying to win one of the contests, like the online contest, and you get those Jordans and that dog eats it? You gotta go.
You should have known better than to leave your expensive-ass Jordans out for the little puppy to come and eat them up. That's your fault. That's your bad. And the only reason why they did it because they was being a puppy. See, now you're getting into dog abuse. These white people, these white Peter people, they gonna beat your ass. They about to storm Mexico like it's the motherfucking Bastille fucking around with you.
I am getting a dog, though. Me and my fiance have talked about it, and she says no, but we are gonna get a dog.
Okay, I'll just say it right here. If you don't keep up with it, I'll take it in.
No, well, you won't like the kind of dog we're gonna get.
What kind of dog is it?
A Yorkie.
I love you. Why would I like that? I love Yorkies.
All little baby dogs.
I love those dogs. I'm just the only dogs I don't like, and not because it's just the dog, are the ones that shed a lot. If you shed a lot, I just Somebody said, "Baby, I'm in a neighborhood group on Facebook. The way they talk about dogs is insane. Don't let a black neighborhood leave the dog outside for more than 30 minutes. They about to send the pitchforks out." I know the fuck you did not leave this dog the fuck outside. Call the cops. You need to be locked the fuck up.
I wish the cops would come to my house and be like, "Your dog was outside." Okay.
It's happened to my mom. Actually, yeah. This was years ago. We were in Florida and mom was doing something. She was trying to feed our dog Queenie at the time. She might be on, if she's still on here, she'll know the story. So she was feeding Queenie at the time out back, and Queenie jumped on her. And so my mom just pushed Queenie off of her, like, I'm trying to feed you. Next minute I know the cops was at the house. Yeah, somebody called and said it was abuse of an animal going on. My
Yeah,
mom,
the dog,
huh?
it was abuse. The damn thing jumped on me.
Yeah.
Take him with. Take him.
Jump on me. And my mom my parents are great animal people. So they would never do anything that is remotely close to abusing an animal. My mom, she was like, that bitch lucky I don't know who the fuck she is.
Speaking of your parents and animals, I hope your dad is still on there. LaToya's dad told us this story once about this cat, and
Tyrion.
I hate them. Like, I really hate cats. And we were like literally sitting right next to each other when the world was normal. And he was telling this story about this cat. And honestly, by the time the story ended, I was like, I would pet that cat. Like,
Because you must be talking about Tyrion. Tyrion is the street runner. I was just over my dad's house a few days ago. He was like, all right, Tyrion, you want to get out? Tyrion's the black street runner. But that's the cat where he got shook. He was outside. One of his homeboys got murdered right in front of him, in front of by a fox. Tyrion was in the house for like a whole damn month. He was afraid to go outside. Now he's somewhat in recovery and he back out there.
this is the one who ran away, and then somebody found him at the SPCA and all that. It was a really long story, but it was a really good story.
Yeah, it was amazing.
You know,
And he's like, you gonna see him the fuck out there again? Oh, that's the real Savvy. That's my brother. He said that's my cat.
why do you? I don't understand how y'all like cats.
Cats are so sweet. Like, they can be sweet. They cuddle on you nice. Their tongues hurt though. Like when they lick you, it's not like a dog lick. Cat licks hurt. But they're sweet. I used to have my cat sleep with me. Get rid of the critters.
Let your dog kiss you in the mouth?
Fuck no. Now, I ain't full on, Peter.
Well, you said you let the. I wish I would let an animal in my bed.
Sir.
College is over. No more animals in my bed. I'm just kidding.
You know what? Bring the Yorkie over here. Just I'll come babysit it so they can give the love and the cuddle care that they want. Because that Yorkie, don't be coming in that damn house looking at them like, get off of me.
You know I'm not cuddling with no dog. Like, I'm a pet on it, but like, please don't stop.
Wait. My cousin Crystal said, Cristobal said Tiger wasn't. Tiger was my mom's fucking demon cat. Straight from the pits of hell, Tiger was born from. Tiger, so the cat was my mom's cat when she was a young girl, like middle school, she had Tiger. So that was her baby, like her first baby. Then I was born, and Tiger was like, bitch, who the fuck? Who is this bitch? There would be times I'll never forget, and I had to be every bit of like 3 or 4, but till this day, I can't forget it. Me being young, it's dark in the room, I'm trying to get in the bed. Here come Tiger scratching me all the fuck up. That cat was Satan incarnate.
No, that wouldn't work out for me.
But was mean to everybody else, but loved my mom. My cousin Crystal, she'll tell you, Tiger would, if it wasn't for my mom and my dad, those were the only people that she liked. And she would draw damn blood. The only time the bitch got nice is when she was about to die.
You let a cat scratch you?
I know, you can't. You be minding your business and crazy ass Tiger will walk up and just scratch the shit out you. My mom said, nope, I was 10 and that was my first baby. Exactly. Crazy as hell, that cat.
Wait, entertain_me said nothing tops my dad's cat story. He got high and him and the cat started talking.
Maybe that would have calmed Tiger down. Tiger should have, Mom, you should have been getting Tiger high. And I probably would have loved him more. I'm surprised I like cats till this day. Tiger was crazy as hell. Speaking of cats, Caitlyn Jenner.
I don't understand that transition, but okay.
Cat woman to woman, cat to cat.
Oh, he doesn't have one.
Caitlyn Jenner says that he is in full support of transgender women.
Run that sentence back again.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
Caitlyn Jenner says that she is in full support of trans women not being able to compete in female sports.
Yeah.
Like, I guess what you can say, cis female sports, at least on the high school level.
Yeah.
It has created a whole firestorm.
What she feels about them competing on the Olympic level. Give us the medals back. That's how you feel? Give us the medals back. They're no longer. And you know what I think they should do? Whoever came in second place back then at that time, give the medals to them because they earned them. Because you should have been competing. You are a woman. You were a woman. And
you know what? And this is where I'm against it because back then she was Bruce. And yeah. Bruce won those damn competitions fair and square. So he shouldn't have to give nothing back. Why? That's the problem. Y'all be living in the past. This is the future. I am Caitlyn now.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
Bruce and Caitlyn are two different people.
That's like people. That's like people do things. You did it. Like you smoked all this weed and all that kind of stuff like that. Now that you older and you don't do it no more, you're like, people smoke weed. You can't be smoking no weed. You got to go to jail if you do that. But you were smoking all the weed. That's like Snoop Dogg right now saying, I don't think people should be smoking weed. That's not okay to be smoking weed. But you. Well,
this ain't about me. I got my medals. This is about you.
No, you got to get the medals up there like that.
Because back then, if I was sitting out there with my new tits and wearing the wigs and had everything fashioned the way I wanted to be, I wouldn't be competing. And
why didn't you though?
Because I was a man.
But you said you always felt like you were a girl. So if you always felt like you were a girl, then you were competing as a woman.
Ain't nothing for you. Don't feel nothing until the titties are sitting, sweetie. Okay. When them titties were sitting, now I'm a woman.
Now you saying they erasing people's they're erasing people's crimes off their record books. They need to erase Bruce Jenner out of the record books because Bruce Jenner doesn't exist in that anymore anyway. So why do you have him in the record books?
Because Bruce existed then. Now he's Caitlyn. Then and now.
So you'd be like, when did Bruce Jenner die? People are like, oh, he didn't. Okay, so where is he?
Where is it?
You got to erase that. And it's crazy because I wouldn't have said anything about it or thought anything about it if Caitlyn didn't come out with this. Caitlyn Jenner's a bitch. She came and tries to ruin everything. She's really a Karen. You've literally ruined everything that Bruce created. What is wrong with you?
Well, let's be clear. Bruce was always the bitch. Caitlyn is Bruce. Don't let this wig and these titties fool you. I'm Bruce all day. These Bruce ideologies are still here. And I don't want no trans women competing against cis women.
Also, why are you a trans person who should be a trans role model speaking low-key ill about trans people? Why are you making this fight more difficult for other people?
It just shouldn't happen. You got to edge up. You a man. You built how you were born. You're built different. You have an edge up on. Especially when they running. A girl could have her cramps. Y'all don't know what cramps. Us trans women don't understand what it feels like to run with bad cramps. So already I'm at an advantage over you.
But Caitlyn transform. Is that the right word to use? Transform.
Transitioned, I believe.
Transitioned in her 70s. So even if you were a cisgendered woman, you still wouldn't know what cramps and stuff are. Who's getting a period at 70 years old? You wouldn't have gotten it anyway. You would never experience that. Even if you were a cisgendered woman, you wouldn't have gotten a period at 70 years old.
Because who in the Bible got pregnant at 70? She had to have a period to do it. Oh, listen, God controls all things.
I don't like that. That bothers me because and you know what? I do think though it really does help me understand what trans people go through more often. I get it now, but Caitlyn Jenner is just.
What do you get?
I understand now, like the plight that they go through. I get it now.
Yeah. As far as
Like discrimination, like how people
wait,
like.
hold up. Megan Quill says, "Why are we calling women cis?" Listen, that is a whole nother argument that persists.
Well, you're calling women cisgender because they accept the gender that they were born into. Like, so you get what I'm saying?
Entertain. He said that male strength don't leave.
Okay, let's talk about something else. You don't need to be in the locker room with girls. Now, I don't know. Like, it's hard to say if you have male parts, you shouldn't be in the locker room with girls because like parts, physical parts, like a penis. Sure, I guess that's what you're talking about. But it's a mental thing too, though. So
Yeah.
like say like, yeah, you have this, so you shouldn't be there because like I don't know, like they feel different mentally.
Okay.
Like yes, I have this, but like I don't feel that. Like I feel like I'm a woman, even though I have like a penis. Like I don't know. Like I don't think they would look at their penis as a sexual organ. You know what I mean? They're not looking at it like that. They're
You gotta get off, and you get off through the penis.
yeah, but they're not trying to get off in the girls' locker room.
True. How does it work for prison though?
Actually, I take that back though because Caitlyn Jenner said that she's still into women. So if she was to go into a locker room in a female, okay.
Oh, okay, Bruce.
I am an ally. I'm just putting that out there that I'm an ally. But Caitlyn Jenner confuses the hell out of me. I'm just saying that.
Bruce got to get it together. We're just going to leave it at that. Okay. That's. Oh, I know how you blacks love your chicken wings and chicken. Child's about to be a shortage. Y'all ready? Y'all go to the market and buy them up because with the COVID, these chicken factories ain't hiring nobody or they done lost their jobs. Chicken is about to go up. It's a shortage.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. These restaurants know that steak is more expensive and they know we're into lamb now and they want us to buy the steak and buy the lamb because chicken is cheap. And that's the reason why they're trying to pretend like chicken ain't on the menu no more. I don't believe it.
Well, you know what? All I'm saying is don't fuck with my Chick-fil-A. And them prices already motherfucking high. And y'all better find the chicken from motherfucking somewhere because I'm already paying too much damn money at Chick-fil-A for a damn chicken sandwich and a chicken salad with a damn nuggets and a spicy apple cider vinaigrette. Y'all better figure it out before the prices change on that good Christian company.
And now, just Ralph pointed out that there is a ketchup shortage that we're dealing with right now, too. We can't win.
All I know is keep the chicken. Well, I do know it might be something to the chicken thing, though, because I know this was like around the Super Bowl weekend. I said, all y'all niggas done ate up all the motherfucking wings. Why can't I find no fucking chicken wings in here?
But, Toya, to be fair, during the Super Bowl, like, we literally were in quarantine. We're still technically in quarantine, to be honest with you. But we were still in quarantine during the pandemic, during the Super Bowl. So people had an opportunity to get excited and do it. So we were all out there buying the chicken wings up
So
there.
you buying chicken enough for a month? Because I couldn't find a motherfucking wing for a whole month after the Super Bowl.
If they weren't mass producing it before because they weren't expecting it. I don't think they expected people to have the celebrations because your boy Dr. Fauci said, hey, look, no Super Bowl celebrations. And Erica said, bet you can't pull me.
Kentrail. But you can't pull me though. Well, I don't know. Y'all just, and I don't want no fake ass chicken. Y'all figure the chicken shortage out because listen, I can legit,
Just Ralph said country cooking has wings, and I am positive that Sod has not been running out of wings. If you guys want to find some wings in Philadelphia, look into country cooking because I'm positive Sod has wings, and I'm sure they come in a bunch of different flavors too.
They might be wings, but they might not. Pigeon wings look the same.
No, she does chicken wings.
But pigeon wings, you can. They was doing that in New York.
Selling pigeon. Well, see, now if it gets too crazy, and they can't find the chicken out there, they definitely gonna be giving y'all pigeon wings. And look,
years ago, so quarter Chinese store, they were selling pigeon wings.
Well, Creative T, look, I'm with you, but don't say that too loud. I don't care what happens with the chicken and the steak and all this stuff, as long as the ground beef is still good for the tacos. I'm good. Wait,
You have to switch that up. Huh?
entertain underscore me. Saw doesn't sell wings.
Oh, she don't? Well, not chicken. Pigeon.
Saw would not do that. Oh, she's turkey wings and chicken, but you know the whole menu.
Oh, chef.
Look, entertain underscore me. You got to link up with Jess Ralph. He loves Saw too, so you guys will go out there and have a good time.
Loves it. Dex, what do you feel about what do you feel? Oh, wait, local news, Philly. Now, which one of y'all motherfucking fathers or uncles or grandfathers is running around Fishtown and an Amazon vest on, stealing packages on a bike?
That is insane. You know, Fishtown does not play. Like, they're going to find who's doing this. They are. They're going to figure out who's doing this.
Can y'all stop? This fucking city, I love and hate this city all at the same time. Can y'all stop with the shits? What? Like, where the fuck did you order the Amazon vest? Where did you get it from? Whose truck did you steal it out of?
No, they probably worked at Amazon for a couple of days. It got fired for being late and not delivering packages and said, well, I'm going to steal.
They had his ass on the video just sitting on somebody's stoop waiting. Somebody walked by, he waved.
That is terrible.
It's terrible, Your Honor. It's terrible. Can y'all please the fuck stop? Somebody say they sure don't play in Fishtown. It's still North Philly. We heard that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little insider. J-Lo, Ben Affleck, she tipping and dipping.
I don't care about nothing that Jennifer Lopez does. It's stupid to me. It's stupid. Like, it's pathetic, actually.
Okay, why is it pathetic?
Why are you going back to 6? It's like Uno. Like, this girl's literally playing Uno, and that you threw the card out.
Reverse.
Yeah, divorce, reverse, draw 4 negatively back to the 4 X's in the past. Like, what are you doing?
So let me try to help assist my fellow Leo on this one. Mm-hmm. Leo vibes. I don't think she is ever going to take him serious. Let's be clear. Jenny from the block don't want to get them numbers up. She said, when's the last good piece of salami that I've had that I could have a good time with, but not get attached to, and at the same time keep those numbers low?
So basically, she's
recycle, reduce, reuse. That's what they've been telling us our entire life.
So she wants to still be Jenny from the block and don't want to be known as Jenny around the block.
Yes, exactly. So for this, and this is just Leo traits. Because let's be clear, good dick is hard to find.
I wouldn't know, Toya. That was a lot.
I knew that'd get you. So, and for me, I'm the type, I'm not trying to increase my body count on something that could be a hit or miss. We don't have time for misses.
In your 50s, do you really care?
Yes, you do. Because that thing, listen, she a Leo, trust me, that thing. That thing is thangin'.
Look at Crystal Ball said, not just the Leo. So, Crystal, what are you? Who else is like this? She makes it cool. Said if J-Lo never had another man, she's had enough to last the rest of her life. And I am.
She might have.
Thanos with the ring. She's had them all. Like,
look, entertain with me said I never double back, but I would at this age. You know, you got to keep in case of emergency.
33.
Huh?
She's like 33.
Yeah, because you can't be hoeing in your 30s now. You can't just be giving the cat away to damn anybody who says hello or just because I'm feeling it. No.
An Aquarius would never do that.
Yeah, because y'all just out there, woo, just throwing it.
Now we're good. We can pleasure ourselves.
Now that was team him motherfucking I.
No, we're water. No, we're air, right? Or is it air? Is it
No,
water?
water.
No, I feel like it's air because I always thought to myself like Aquarius, aqua should be water, but I feel like it's air. I think an Aquarius is an air sign.
Oh. So what is the correlation to pleasuring yourself then with air? Y'all just do it just because it's in the air?
I really don't know where I was trying to go with it.
I think Kurt settled it up for you. Kurt said Aquarius can handle their own self. Trust me.
Yeah, with the water barriers.
So y'all just be Aquarius and just be sitting at home dating yourselves?
I could definitely date myself for sure. Not necessarily in a sexual way, but in regards to keeping my own company and having fun with it, absolutely.
Well, what you gonna do when it comes to the Netflix, but the chill part? Who you gonna chill with?
Look in the mirror. Oh,
I'm too sexy for my hand. For myself. So you flirt with yourself? Like, you flirt with yourself all the motherfucking time. So I guess that's an Aquarius trait.
I don't know about the rest of them, but I definitely. Wow.
And that is true because Dex, he'll be at work when we were in the office, sitting there looking at himself in the mirror, talking about, as fine as I am.
I really do like. It's weird because like I really am like. You know how they used to have all these like black actors or whatever. Like if I was famous and I like really took myself serious, like gem wise or whatever, people would really put me on the same pedestal that they put like Morris Chestnut and Taye Diggs on. Like I'm really one of those guys. You just can't tell because I'm fat now.
Does Fatima know what she getting?
I mean, look at it. Like even right now, like my face is starting to like I'm really that boy, to be honest with you. Like I am. Like that's just what it is.
So Fatima is the gift. You're the gift.
You see my face drop when you said she's the gift? I'm just kidding.
I love you so stinking much. Not in that way.
Kurt knows me so well. He says an Aquarius makes ourselves look and feel good. It's hard to make us think otherwise. That's the hard part. I be humble. Like somebody needs to say it's Ashanti. It's got to be like, you ugly. They have to gotta feel it. But the rest of y'all out here, please.
You know what, Dex? I love it. It's so funny because when it comes to Leos, I think people have this conception that Leos, they're so full of themselves and this and that. But I think Leos, we could do a little more of that because it's been plenty of days I'm ugly as shit. Like, and I don't mind saying it.
I've actually never met a Leo though that I thought was humble.
That thought was humble?
Yeah, like I've never met a Taurus who was nice. Like most Tauruses I think are very mean, and I've never met a Leo that was humble. My fiance is a Cancer, and I've never met. No, I'm gonna leave the Cancers alone, but
you better. And my cousin Cristobal said she is what is it? What you say you don't like?
Taurus.
The mean ones. Taurus. And my brother Latif is a Taurus.
Wait, I lied to you not. The next couple of days you'll see on my social media when I post birthday posts, all my closest friends are Tauruses. There's like 6 of them.
So you're a glutton for punishment. You like the abuse.
They're all mean. Every last one of them are mean. They're mean people. They're rude as a motherfucker too.
One thing I'll say about Taurus is they can be very nice, but you don't want to fuck with a Taurus because Tauruses most of the times are very quiet, very reserved, but you fuck with them if you want to. A damn Taurus will light your ass up. So that must be, you know what, keep more Tauruses around you. Get your ass together. But Fatima is a good one. She's a Cancer. Trust me, I don't got to get them together, y'all. Fatima got his ass, okay? Because them Cancers can't nobody gather you up like a Cancer.
Gather me up?
Yes.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, she don't.
I don't get gathered. The only
Let
sign
me get.
to gather
Let me
me,
get to her.
the only sign that I would probably say has ever gotten me together, and it's just because of the person's title, is whatever is September, the end of September, because that's what my mom is. But like nobody gathers me up.
Boy, bye. Don't get gathered up.
Yeah.
That must be the Aquarian delusion setting in.
And I will say this though, I've never met an Aquarius who wasn't full of shit. Like I think we are really do. And like it's crazy because like I even go down to like regular people, but then when you take it to the level of celebrities and you look at like Oprah's one, Ellen DeGeneres
Yeah.
one, Rick Ross's one, like these people are all full of it. I've never met an Aquarius who I didn't be like, you love attention and you're full of it. Cancers may be the nicest people though. Like I only know one, and that's my fiance, but she's nicer than everybody else that I know. I will say that.
Cancers definitely have this very nice thing. They're very welcoming, very warming. They love to take care of the people around them. But at the same time, that gathering will come. Tima might be holding on to it until y'all get married.
You'll be looking crazy.
The next day, soon as the vows are said, the gathering is coming. Let me not scare you.
I don't get scared because it's not gonna be me. It won't be me. I don't get gathered. Although now saying that Jeff Ralph is a Cancer, you might be right.
Who?
Jess Ralph is a Cancer, and I've seen how he talks about.
Yeah, you said just know I'll light you the fuck up.
Yeah, we're now.
Yeah, so Cancer will. My cousin Crystal, but they will fuck you. They damn sure will. Cancers are nothing. Don't let that nice, sweet side fool you, because they'll hit you. Who gonna check me, boo? They just come out of nowhere with it. My grandmother, I love her to death. I told her my grandma, I think that's why I'm good with, like, you throw me in an environment and I'm good to go. I can kind of survive no matter where I'm at, because my grandma, she grew up in her house. It's like playing mind games with your ass. My grandma, I'll never forget till this day. One day she came in, she said, we getting ready for church. Oh, we going to church. You want me to iron your clothes for you? Now, at this time, I'm probably like 13, 14. Sure, you can iron my clothes for me. That'd be nice. Thank you. It's the nice thing to do, or it's the, like, just kind of the respectable thing to do. But a lot of times they don't mean that. You better say no.
I can see that. I don't want to put any of my personal business out, but like I'll put it this way: Cancers are very indecisive people with decisions that they make.
I can see that.
They will
Yes.
make a decision, and then when something doesn't work out or whatever, they'll ask you for your opinion on it.
And it better be the right opinion.
This is what you.
You're figuring you'll be good though. You'll be good. You'll love her. You're gonna be loved and embraced. But when she got to gather you, you're gonna get gathered. Okay, be ready for it. And I'll be there backing her up. Yeah, Fatima, get him.
And she is a July Cancer too.
Yeah. And my cousin Hija is a Cancer too, and she's another one. We're not gonna stay on too much longer. But Dex, your king, Drake, a homewrecker. You heard the news?
I saw it. Okay. If your girl is not secure enough with you and your situation that she meets Drake and she has sex with him, I mean, like, that's kind of on y'all. Break up with her.
And let's be clear, sir, you were playing with her anyway. 8 years? 8 years? Who the fuck is engaged for 8 years? You ain't want it. A real one came along. He saw the beauty in her. He said, listen.
But you know, I know somebody that's been engaged for 8
At that point, if you're engaged for 8 years, you just like to say, I like being engaged. Like, it's a road to nowhere. Because you should.
You know how I've been talking about this wedding, like, at exhaustion? If I was engaged and it's been like 3 years, to be honest with you, I'm not talking about it no more. Because at this point, you got to either shit or get off the pot. Like, we don't care no more.
Exactly. I'm going to give some people a pass. I do. I'm not against long engagements, but And I'm going to cap it at 4 years. 4 years is a very long time, but in that fourth year, y'all should be getting married.
I don't understand that. Like 4 years is way too long for me because when you get engaged, in my opinion, your wedding planning starts right away. At least for me, it did.
Yeah,
Your wedding planning starts right away. So like, what happened that you decided not to do it this first and second? Well, this is our first pandemic, so like you don't.
yeah.
Pandemic is an excuse. Like, what happened that
I
you did?
guess some people, maybe it's the circumstances. Like I've known some people to have done it and they kind of just get caught up in life. Like, all right, well, we've been engaged, but we're going to do it. And then eventually it happened. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just the type, like, I really do feel like if that's happening, if you're not, because after the engagement comes the excitement. You should want to plan, okay, let's set the date. If
Mhm.
after you get engaged and you're not even planning anything as far as let's at least set a date,
That's
you
it.
probably, this probably ain't the one for you.
No, no, no. I disagree with what I'm saying. I disagree with what you're saying.
Okay.
They started to plan the wedding.
Who?
Whoever. That's why they've been engaged for 8 years or whatever. They started planning the wedding.
Ah,
No,
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 because at that point, it don't take that motherfucking long. At that point, we gonna head down to the Justice of the Peace. If you from the Philadelphia, West Philadelphia area, Delaware County, we gonna go right down to Yerkes and get this motherfucking over with.
I'm telling you, a lot of people aren't as strong as me and my fiance are. Planning a wedding will literally make you be like, I said this earlier today to her. I said, I will never in my life get married again. I would never go through this again. It is, people say it's so much fun and all this stuff like that. You literally start to look at your friends and your family like they are the stupidest people on earth. Like, honestly, like, you hate everybody at certain points. I will never plan another wedding as long as I live. And honestly, I can see us, even us right now, like, let's just hold off and not do this right now. And
I
I
feel you.
another year and another year and another year because I just want to wring people's neck. People are so stupid. Like it's the most irritating thing in the world. So I get it. I totally understand why. But back to the topic at hand, I think that you should get passes for certain people. I think Drake should get a pass. I think Beyonce gets a pass. I think like
Beyonce gets a pass to
yeah,
cheat.
your husband or boyfriend cheats on you with Beyonce, it doesn't matter. He gets a
Yeah.
pass. I think the women get a pass with Drake. I think women
Yeah.
get with The Rock. What man is competing with The Rock? If your girl has sex with The Rock, you can't compete with that.
And that's what I want to ask you. Who's your pass?
If I had sex with Ashanti, my fiance cannot get mad about it. Like you can't care. Like you have to be like, okay, whatever. I get it. You know what I
See,
mean?
go ahead.
I just think it's just like Ashanti. Like obviously, like I can't like Ashanti, like Rihanna, like girls like that. Like I just can't. I don't think you, as a woman, can look at your man and be like, "Why you have sex with Ashanti?" And it's be like, well, "Why didn't you have sex with Ashanti?" You know what I mean? Like what?
See, I'm the type, listen, I'm going to keep it 100%. My man, okay, I'll loan you out, but you better come back in this house with some fucking money. If Ashanti wants you, if Ashanti wants you, your main squeeze, that dream girl wanted you, I'll possibly take you back. But don't come back in this motherfucking house with no check, especially if we got kids. Now, listen, we got kids involved. We own property and shit together. It's going to be too much of a hassle to just break up. So, listen, have Ashanti together. Y'all can vacation together. Y'all can do all
No,
that motherfucking shit. Come back with a check. And while y'all on vacation, make it a family vacation and take these kids with you.
no. The pass is a one night thing. It's not a pass relationship where you guys can have multiple times together. It's a one night thing. You get a one night pass, and I don't know if when your legs are open as a man, you should be asking where the cash is at. I don't know. I think it's a one night pass that you get, and I think a lot of celebrities. There are certain guys I cannot compete with. The Rock is one of them. I can't compete with The Rock. I just can't compete with The Rock. I can't compete
Okay.
with my fiance. I can't. Well, I don't know. She likes Michael B. Jordan, but I can compete with him.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah, I can compete with Michael B. Jordan, but The
Okay.
Rock, I
I'm
can't.
feeling you.
At
Now,
least
what can you give that Michael B. Jordan can't give, sweetie?
we're the same. Like I don't think that he gives anything that I don't, and I don't think I give anything that he don't. I've got more personality. I can act better than he can, but like overall, like we the same.
So you want to fight Michael B. Jordan?
I beat his ass. Like what are you talking?
a good place to end. You heard Diddy done changed his name for the umpteenth time.
Diddy's searching for attention. That's what he's searching for.
Yeah, he said he won't answer to Diddy no more, so we got to call him Love.
Yeah, okay. And what you really need to do is get your stamina up, because when J-Lo was looking for used sausage, she didn't come get yours. She went to Ben Affleck. So that's
because Affleck was putting that down. Diddy too worried about changing his name. Affleck was putting it down. She said, "Who can I call?" No, not Diddy. And he be partying all night, all the time. They say Diddy don't sleep, and when you don't sleep, you know that affect your wee wee. It go right down. You got to sleep.
Wait a second.
But you king cokehead, so you on the Diddy plan. Y'all must be taking the Viagra's to get it up.
You think Diddy ain't doing no coke if he's staying up all night long? He doing something.
That's why, because the coke dick, it bring you down.
Allegedly, because I heard Diddy like to get people's shows canceled.
Well, right now we running free. Diddy, we take everything back if you put us on revolt and pay us, because you know. We ain't the type enamored that's just gonna be, oh, we with the Diddy Connect. Don't Danity Kane us. Don't loon us.
No.
Don't do none of that. You gonna have to pay us, Diddy, and then we'll possibly recant our statements.
Yeah, forever. We'll shut up.
All right, guys, I think that's a good place to end. I'm so sorry. I couldn't even see the comments after a while. I guess that's a time to say, when you can't see the comments no more, that must be the time they be like, bitch, get the fuck off. Like, niggas got shit to do. Dinner got to happen. Motherfucking, what's this? The Wheel of Fortune is on. Jeopardy is on. Shout out to LeVar Burton. Y'all give him the motherfucking Jeopardy job because he deserves it. He already knows how to read. He taught a whole generation how to fucking read. When he became John Amos, he got that motherfucking foot cut off as Kunta Kinte. Give him the job.
Well, let's see, though, because I like what they're doing. Like, they're having Robin Roberts, Michael Strahan, George Stephanopoulos, and a lot of other people guest co-hosts, too. So, like, let's see. I want to see how that works out with the different people. I don't know if I want to see. Well, first of all, I've never watched Jeopardy.
Thank you. Null and void.
My opinion really doesn't really matter here, but I think it would be cool to circulate a bunch of different guests on there.
You can circulate it. You can do this for the rest of the season. But next season, LeVar Burton better be sitting up in that motherfucking chair. That's all. Or not chair, standing.
Are you gonna watch it?
You know what? I do watch Jeopardy, but I'm really good when it's the teenagers, because a lot of the shit, they be so smart. But with the teenagers, the high schoolers, I be getting that shit. That's my favorite time to watch Jeopardy. And the other time, I be feeling dumb as shit. But when the teenagers be there and the kids, I'm right on it. So yes, and Dexter, I'll be 38 this year. Of course, I'm watching Jeopardy. Before you know it, Murder, She Wrote is coming up at any moment. I'm a couple more years away from Murder, She Wrote and Jeopardy, okay?
This is what my future looks like, watching Jeopardy.
Yes. And you know I'm already halfway there. PBS, Masterpiece Theater, and that's a good time.
And you have cable, so you really have to do this. It is a choice. Like, you want to do this.
Yes, it's a good time. I don't know when it creeps up on you that you start. I don't know when. 1 minute I'm sitting down, I'm at the club. Next minute I'm watching great documentaries on PBS about eugenics. I don't know when it happened. That's life. It just sneaks up on you and you don't even know yourself after a while. But on that note, thank you all so much for joining. We were a day late, dollar short. Hopefully we will see you guys next Sunday. We looking good for that day? Oh shit, it's Mother's Day. All right, let's just say we'll be back next Monday then.
That's fine.
That's a good day to say, yeah, everybody enjoy your mothers. And please, we are on for the YouTubers out there. So we're on YouTube now. So for the people who are watching on YouTube, if you want to catch up on old episodes of us, you can hop over to this IG page, which is chocolate.divinity. I can be found there, and you can find all of our past, because we kind of started this a little bit into quarantine.
Yes.
what we were doing consistently. So catch up on those past episodes. How did the YouTubers find you, Dex?
Don't go catch up on past episodes. My hair wasn't cut and I was fatter. Like, there's really no need to do that.
Those are the best episodes. We were both fat as shit, just like we didn't know what was going to happen in the house, stir crazy, drinking, smoke, doing edibles, like just living our best life.
We still don't know what's going to happen. Got you good. But you can find me on Instagram at Dexico, and then like you guys on here, we're gonna start sharing more stuff too, so you guys can find us on YouTube.
Yes. So eventually, at some point in time, we will move this over to the YouTube exclusively, but it will be a while before we do that. We don't want to abandon everybody on IG. Huh?
Because we appreciate you guys.
Yes, we love y'all. Y'all the originals. Y'all the original ride or dies.
And also, like, before we go, I just want to give another shout out to Megxit and Quills. Like, these definitely hold up. They're amazing. Mm-hmm. Like, they are incredible hats, and I fully recommend them.
Like, even the hat, just all the material. Child, the shirts that I got, washed them a few times, they ain't went ball up or nothing. It's good quality.
But I'm like a hat person now. So, like, when
you are.
At, like, and I have a couple of these, actually. So
I really like that white one, too. I was like, ooh, that's a little something different.
Yeah.
Walk down the aisle with the Megxit and Quills hat.
Oh, you think I won't? You know how I be having hair issues. If I'm having a hair issue that day, I stick the hat. And the hats have crowns on them.
Exactly. What? Hello. It makes sense. If that thing gets the dripping, you put that Megxit and Quills on.
You might have put my barber out of a job.
Look, drip. Two types of drip. That's going to be serving all the drip. And the Megxit and Quills going to be there. Okay?
Catch it.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And we will see you next week. Everybody have a great week. And thank you. Versus, are you watching?
Who is it?
Mother's Day, Saturday, SWV, and them tiny girls.
Tiny's going to be on there?
I don't know. I think that's what I want to. I'm really waiting to see if Tiny's going to be a part of it.
I'll check it out. I don't know if they got 20 songs.
Huh? Yeah, people saying SWV's catalog is going to be way more than. But either way, it'll be a good show. But I'm really interested to see if Tiny is going to be there. So let's tune in. Let's see if Tiny's going to be there. Let's pick out the shade, and we'll reconvene next Monday to talk about it. Okay? All right, bye, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.